by Stretovic. Here come the gymnasts for the women's floor exercise. Farah Abdul Hadi of Malaysia, one of the competitors. She was 6th strongest in qualification. Jessica Dowling following behind her. She's got a really exciting floor routine to watch. There actually is some really great creativity in these performances. They're most distinct.
Apparatus final woman floor. Aiko Sugihara, Japan.
Aiko Sugihara of Japan,
Russia.
2nd strongest in qualification, followed by the top qualifier, Lilia Akaimova. Akaimova had a very different experience
Ferlito, Italia.
in the all-around final. And Abdul Hadi, then Carlotta Ferlito, then Uliana Perevinosova, the 6th, 3rd and 5th strongest qualifiers respectively. Jess Dowling of Canada, 7th strongest. Hitomi Hatakeda of Japan, 4th strongest in qualification, going for a clean sweep of winning every single event that she has taken part in at this Universiade. Fan Ko-ching of Chinese Taipei, the 8th strongest qualifier, will be the last to go. The start list for the women's floor exercise, and we begin with 2 and 1 in qualification, Sugihara and Akaimova, and then we wait to see what Carlotta Ferlito, the 3rd strongest, and Hitomi Hatakeda, the 4th strongest, can do. Hatakeda is on the roll of her life as a performer. This is sensational form that she has been in. Certainly there is great performance coming. And let's just take a moment to remember and enjoy some of the moments from the men's parallel bars final that has just taken place. A touch of warm-up time for the gymnasts competing in the floor exercise.
Vi comunichiamo che la classifica delle parallele pari al momento non è definitiva.
All eyes on Hitomi Hatakeda. She has already won 4 gold medals. If she wins this, well, let's start with if she wins a medal in this. That's a medal in every event. If she wins it, that is a clean sweep. She didn't take a medal in the women's vault competition by virtue of not being in it, so we ought not to judge her too harshly there. And Abdul Hadi has got a really exciting floor routine. She has an elegance and a sense of theatricality as a performer. He's won a couple of Southeast Asian Games gold medals on floor, along with a couple of team titles.
La classifica delle parallele pari
Subject of exciting floor routines. Jessica Dowling of Canada,
una richiesta di
really
revisione
stylish performer.
da parte del Giappone. Pertanto la classifica non è definitiva. There is an inquiry in ranking of parallel bars, so the ranking is not confirmed.
Just hearing an announcement by the stadium announcer to say that the men's parallel bars competition is undergoing some form of inquiry at the moment. I'm not sure entirely what that inquiry is, but obviously I shall let you know if I know anything and if anything changes. So just stick a pin in the parallel bars results for the time being, and we'll see what occurs later. But for now, our focus is on the women's floor exercise. Aiko Sugihara, the gymnast who took a team gold, was fourth in the all-around, fourth on balance beam. Second strongest qualifier here, with a score of 13.25. Quite mesmerising routine, isn't it, from Sugihara? Gymnast whose academic studies are conducted at the Japan Women's College of Physical Education. 19-year-old is from Osaka originally. Great city that I thoroughly recommend you taking a visit to if you happen to be popping out to Tokyo for the Olympic Games next year. Just recently took a silver medal on the floor exercise at the All Japan Event Championships. It's full of character as a display. It's a wonderful song being played at the moment. Love Shine Light by Katrina and the Waves. Last time the UK won the Eurovision Song Contest back in 1997. I'm sure you all knew that. Just wanted to remind you. We'll get there again one day. Now, we've had confirmation of an inquiry being submitted in the parallel bars competition. Kakeru Tanikawa, it's a difficulty score. He had a 5.9 for difficulty in the final versus a 6.2 in qualification. So they're looking at that again now.
Inquiry, parallel bars accepted.
Now, hang on a moment. I've just heard a noise there saying that the parallel bars inquiry has been accepted. Meanwhile, we'll have a score coming in for Sugihara in a little while. Oh, it's all very interesting. So, Kakeru Tanikawa, 14.85 is his score. his difficulty has been upgraded. And what that means is that Tanagawa has taken the gold over Stretovic. We'll come back to that in a while, to Lilia Akimova of the Russian Federation on floor. Top qualifier, but she did have some difficulties in the all-around competition yesterday. Lilia Akimova of the Russian Federation. Team silver medal. She went out and produced a bronze medal in the all-around final. And she once again had moments of difficulty with this floor routine.
First place,
Whatever the outcome of this particular final, she leaves with 3 medals at the very least from the Universiade. It's been a very good campaign for her. But with the top qualifier having had some problems, then there is potential for others to make their way through and impose themselves. Could one of them be Takeda? Now there is confirmation of the change to the parallel bar standings. Even Stretovic drops down to silver medal. Kakeru Tanagawa goes up to gold. Ahmadunda, bronze medal position remaining the same for him. And that's because Tanagawa was originally given a 5.9 difficulty score. It was then reverted to the 6.2 that he had in qualification. Meanwhile, Lilia Akimova is in second position. Her score 12.25. To Farah Abdul Hadi of Malaysia, 25-year-old from Subang Jaya. 4 times a Southeast Asian Games champion, including twice on floor. She's the reigning Southeast Asian Games champion on floor. This event is about producing leaders, it's about producing role models. And Abdul Hadi, she's certainly, to refer to the motto of FISU, in today's stars, tomorrow's leaders, she's certainly a star of today. That is clear from what she's accomplished in gymnastics at multi-sport games. But some years ago, she was criticised by some sources for her competition attire not being supposedly modest enough at the Southeast Asian Games. She responded rather wonderfully with the phrase, "Empty cans make the most noise." And as I said, this event is about today's stars and tomorrow's leaders. That's the behaviour of a leader of tomorrow, and she is a splendid role model for so very many. And it's a great display as well. It really is a stylish performance. Really good to see her acquit herself as she intended to in this final. Will Carlotta Ferlito, who comes up next. Sugihara leads with a score of 13. Where does the Malaysian gymnast place? Bit of a wait for Carlotta Ferlito to take to the competition floor. Ferlito, the third strongest in qualification. Just having a last conversation with herself about what she needs to do. Go out there and perform. It's a great routine, by the way. If you haven't seen Ferlito's, it's another great piece of storytelling and performance. It's enormous fun to watch, and it really will get the crowd going. You can bet your bottom dollar. And where is Farhan Abdul Hadi going? 12.55 her score, exactly as in qualification. Down a fraction on difficulty, up on execution, a couple of tenths in either direction. So no change for her. She's in the silver medal position at the moment. Representing the host nation, as if you couldn't tell from the raw, Carlotta Ferlito of Italy, 13.2 in qualifying. She was the third strongest. Oh, gymnastics, you do make us smile. Carlotta Ferlito moved to tears by the reception she has received from the crowd here. They absolutely adore her. And she has delivered a performance of such style and such quality and such character. And yes, this is gymnastics, and yes, there's great tumbling going on. There needs to be great tumbling going on. But the dance work in here, the balletic quality to the pirouettes, that must not be underestimated. There was some lovely, lovely choreography. Evidence of very clean fundamental work. She had real stability and real variety to her pirouettes, and all of it was delivered with theatricality and art. It's been an incredibly emotional process for all of these Italian gymnasts, celebrating as teammates and friends. Coaches have done really well in keeping the emotions appropriately adjusted, not repressing them, but also keeping the team grounded when the crowd have been understandably really getting behind them. Carlotta Ferlito has moved into the gold medal position. Her score 13.2, and they've just discovered, in case you couldn't tell, Napoli 2019 adores Carlotta Ferlito. Successfully blocking all of it out. Juliana Perebinosova of the Russian Federation, the 5th strongest in qualifying. Juliana Perebinosova has been such a key part of the artistic gymnastics programme at these games. Had a really impressive all-around competition, taking the silver medal behind Hitomi Hatakeda. She's gone on to add to her collection of honours. Yes, it didn't go according to plan in the uneven bars, but took a bronze on the balance beam. Where does she find herself positioned in the floor exercise? So we have 3 competitors to go after this. Ferlito is in first place, Sugihara is in second position, Abdul Hadi is in third. I suspect for Carlotta Ferlito the end of this competition can't come quickly enough, because it's going to be a very anxious wait. Still have got Hitomi Hatakeda to come. By the way, she seems to be winning quite a lot of stuff at the moment, in case you hadn't noticed. It's 12.7 for Perevinosova, so she's dislodged Farah Ann Abdul Hadi to go into the bronze medal position. Now to Jessica Dowling of Canada. This is a routine that's really captured people's attention. There's been a lot of buzz on social media about it, people saying they can't wait to see this one again. Well, you now have your wish. This is a lot of fun. She was a lot more stable on the first tumbling pass than in the all-around competition. Went away and worked on that. Yes, she moved out of bounds for a penalty, but it won't be as costly. Dowling was the 7th strongest in qualification, but it really is an exciting routine to watch. It's got real presence to it. Struggled with getting the angle of attack right at the second bit of the tumbling pass, just coming a little bit low into it. The rest of the work was really very good. She's another gymnast who can deliver a sense of choreography around all of the gymnastic elements. This is, after all, something where a relationship with the music is essential, and she does show that. Next to come, Hitomi Hadakeda. 11.95 for Dowling. That has her in 6th position.
Japan, Hitomi Hadakeda.
Now, Hitomi Hadakeda. Here she goes. She has won 4 gold medals so far. She comes into this as the 4th strongest in qualification. Carlotta Ferlito leads on 13.2. Hadakeda was 0.2 behind that in qualifying. Let us take many a moment to acknowledge what a sensational Universiade it's been for Hitomi Hatakeda. No gymnast has won more than she has done. A quite amazing haul of medals. 4 golds, team, individual all-around, balance beam, uneven bars. Now there were moments like that that will carry clear deductions. Is she going to be able to do enough to get to Carlotta Ferlito? Even if she hasn't done, even if she comes away with nothing at all from this floor competition, she has been an absolute revelation. She's stepped forward and taken full control of gymnastics at these games. And she's done it all through being a brilliant team player as well. It won't be a further medal for Hitomi Hatakeda, but what a games it has been. She still leads. She is last to go. Fan Ko-ching of Chinese Taipei, the 8th strongest in qualification. Carlotta Ferlito is guaranteed at least a silver medal. Is this going to end with home gold for the host nation? Fan Ko-ching is the only gymnast who can do something about it. Been really good to see Fan Ko-ching starting to emerge as a strong performer on the floor. She's getting into these World Cup finals now, and that will only bolster her confidence. She's only 18. She's rather loved this experience. There is a huge amount of noise and hubbub of excitement. It was an unfortunate moment for Fan Ko-ching in the first tumbling pass. But there's great signs of promise in this gymnast. One would suspect it's not going to trouble the leaderboard because of that first moment. Ferlito leads, Sugihara second place, Perivinosova in third. They're ready, they're waiting, they're convinced. She is waiting and watching for this last score to come in. But deep down, I think everybody knows. And there is the confirmation, 11.8 the score for Fan Ko-ching. And it means that Carlotta Ferlito has taken the gold medal. She began the games. She lit the Universiade flame. Tonight, Carlotta Ferlito was the one on fire, and nobody else could hold a candle to her. A glorious gold for the host nation and for Carlotta Ferlito in the women's floor competition. And that little video that she took on her phone is just about the most perfect way to capture the moments. Teammates waiting to celebrate with her. Definitely need to get the coach in there as well, because she has played an absolutely enormous role in managing this team so well. Flag will be flying a little more successfully in a short while. It'll be flying as the anthem of the International University Sports Federation is played. Will be flying for that gymnast there, Carlotta Ferlito. She first came to attention at the Youth Olympic Games in Singapore in 2010, the inaugural Youth Olympic Games. It's at the 30th Summer Universiade, but she has delighted her home fans and she has secured a brilliant gold medal.
Felipe Ferreira, Brazil. Wataru Tanigawa.
Confirmation of the final standings in the women's floor competition. Uliana Perebinosova of the Russian Federation taking the bronze, Aiko Sugihara of Japan the silver, Carlotta Ferlito of Italy winning the gold medal for the host nation.
Morello, France. Andrea Russo, Italia. Sbagliato. Wataru Tanigawa, Japan. Kakeru Tanigawa, Japan.
And on we go with the final, the men's horizontal bar competition. And the introduction of the competitors.
Chiahan Tang, Chinese Taipei. Milad Karimi, Kazakhstan. And Felipe Ferreira, Brazil.
There's no Kazuma Kaya in this competition. He was 5th best in qualifying, but the Tanigawa brothers, Kakeru and Wataru, were the 2nd and 3rd strongest respectively in qualification. It will be Wataru Tanigawa, the 3rd strongest, who goes 3rd in the order, followed by the 2nd strongest, his younger brother Kakeru. It was Tang Xiaohung of Chinese Taipei who was the best performer in qualification. His score was 14.7. He's got a lot of difficulty in the routine and also some very compelling execution if all goes according to plan. There are 9 in this final, and the reason for that is the gymnasts Andrea Russo and Felipe Arakawa Ferreira being deadlocked on 13.7. Same execution, same difficulty. This is a look back at some of the action from the women's floor competition.
opening ceremony for apparatus finals floor women. Cerimonia di premiazione per la specialità corpo libero artistica femminile.
It's now time for the victory ceremony for the women's floor exercise as part of artistic gymnastics at Napoli 2019.
Sta per iniziare la consegna delle medaglie. The medals will be presented by Artur Mikevic, the Technical Delegate Artistic Gymnastics of International Gymnastic Federation. And the mascots will be presented by Rosario Pitton, Vice President of the Italian Gymnastic Federation. Le medaglie saranno consegnate da Artur Mikevic, delegato tecnico della Federazione Internazionale di Ginnastica, e dal vicepresidente della Federazione Ginnastica d'Italia, Rosario Pitton. Third place and bronze medalist Uliana Perebinosova, Russia. Terzo posto, medaglia di bronzo per Uliana Perebinosova, Russia.
A fourth medal of these games for Uliana Perebinosova of the Russian Federation. 2 silvers and 2 bronze medals. Team competition silver, all-around silver. Balance beam bronze, and now a bronze in the final competition for her, the women's floor exercise. A very successful games indeed. The bronze medal to Uliana Perebinosova of the Russian Federation.
Silver medalist. Secondo posto, medaglia d'argento, Aiko Sugihara, Giappone, Japan.
Having been such an integral part of the Japanese team that won the gold medal at the start of the gymnastics program here in Napoli. Now Aiko Sugihara finishes with an individual medal. A stylish performance in the floor routine. Earned her a score of 13. The silver medal to Aiko Sugihara of Japan.
Gold medalist, primo posto e medaglia d'oro, Carlotta Ferlito, Italy.
It is unsurprisingly the loudest roar that we have heard in the Pala Vesuvio during the course of these games. It is for the home gymnast and Italy's lone gold medal of the artistic gymnastics program, and it's been won by Carlotta Ferlito. The gymnast who was involved in the opening ceremony has brought a great moment of joy to the crowd here at the Pala Vesuvio. The gold medal and the Universiade champion, Carlotta Ferlito of Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now please rise for the International University Sport Federation Anthem. Signori, per favore in piedi per l'inno della Federazione Internazionale Sport Universitario.
The emotion bubbling away beneath the surface for Carlotta Ferlito. And there they are, the medalists in the women's floor exercise as part of artistic gymnastics at Napoli 2019.